Hey church family, so glad that we're going to be returning back to worship on October 4th in person. I'm going to take some time today to walk us through the RSVP process. You'll be receiving a link in your email that you can follow along in your web browser on your computer. I'm going to be showing you today how to download the Church Center app on your phone that you'll be able to use to RSVP each week for our services. So what we're going to do first is go to our app store and search for the Church Center app. First thing that comes up for me at the top with the white square, the blue and green looking church, it says Church Center app. You'll see it there at the top of the screen. Okay, and then you're going to come up with this once you open the app for the first time. It's going to say Church Center connects you with the life of your church. We'll click Get Started in the middle, and it's going to say that we need to use your location to find your church. And so you can hit Use My Location or search manually. As you see, I'm here at the church recording this video right now, and so the church is the first thing that comes up. You may have to type in the church name, or you could type in the church address, and it'll come up by that. So I'm going to click on Francis Asbury UMC. It has the address and church website and such there, and the logo. I'm going to click This is my church, and then I'm going to hit the next button to begin the login process. 377. I'm going to hit the next button here. It's going to text you a code when I hit this. And it also needs an email address for my profile. And there is my code coming through my text message. You'll type that in. If it's in your iMessage app, you can usually just hit the little gray bar at the top, hit the next button. It's going to ask for first and last name. We're going to call this one Francis Asbury. It says keep your personal information secure by requiring Touch ID. This is something that I like to do typically is enable Touch ID, but since I'm just making a fake account for now, I'm not going to do that. And there we go. We're on the home screen of the Francis Asbury page, and every time you open the Church Center app now, it will bring you straight to Francis Asbury. If you see at the bottom, there's the home screen and then the events page. We're going to click on events. The very top event here says return to in-person worship, October 4th. As you see, I got a tweet notification. We're going to click that one, October 4th. You just want to check the date, make sure it's the right event. This is showing October 4th at 11 a.m. Shows where it's at, has some details here. And so we'll hit register here at the bottom right of the page. There we go. And then it's going to have select attendees, me. So we're going to do that. I am Francis Asbury. And it's going to give me a drop-down menu below it here. Let's see here. So it's going to give me options. This does not have my age yet in here, so it's giving me options for all the classes. The first one says blended service 11 a.m. The second one, children's church. The last one, nursery care. Obviously, I'm an adult, so I'm going to do that. It's going to ask for my birth date, so you'll select your date of birth there, February 16th. There we go. And then on this screen as well, we can add someone else, say a spouse or one of your kids. I'm going to do it in the situation of a kid right here. We will call the child John. This person is in my household. We are going to select for John that he is going to be in the nursery. We'll put in a date of birth for John, and then we will hit next to get details. The first time that you set up a profile, it's going to ask for a couple pieces of information, such as your address, your phone number, email. The most important parts here are going to be your phone number. The other pieces of information are going to be secure within the church database. We're just using this information for contact tracing and to help keep your information up to date on the church directory. So I'm going to continue to John Wesley. Okay, here we are with John Wesley's information. Same thing there. You don't have to put an address if you'd like to put an address there, just so we can keep tabs on you with the church database there. You're more than welcome to. Phone number is going to be required information. For the kids, it's okay if you put your number again there. Email address is optional for the children. Date of birth. If they have a grade, you can scroll through, select the grade that they're in. Medical notes, you have peanut allergies, stuff like that. That's optional as well. So now we're going to review our information. This shows everyone who is registered for my family. I have Francis Asbury, who's going to be attending the blended service at 11 a.m. And then I have John Wesley, who will be in the nursery. We hit complete registration, and then you should get a message that says, thank you for registering on October 4th, 2020 in-person worship at 11 a.m. You'll get a confirmation email there if you provided your email. And you can also, if something comes up, God forbid you get sick or something like that, you can always go back and cancel your registration as well. And so the first time you do it will be a little lengthier. After you do that, from then on, it'll be super quick. And so now that I'm signed in and you hit register, it's going to show that I'm already registered, but from now on it's going to pop up with your family attendees right away whenever you go back to register, and then you can click. It's showing what I've already registered for here for this week. But whenever it comes to worship on the 11th, you go back into the app, it's just going to list out your family members' names, and you'll be able to click the box on who's going to attend and select the class or service that they'll be in. And so I appreciate everyone hanging out with me and learning how to RSVP. This went a little longer than I thought it would, but I promise that this is going to be an easy system for us to use as a church. And so y'all have a great day.